Today we are diving into the deep end of personal finance by looking at one of its most infamous characters, Caleb Hammer. The question is, does his advice actually work, or is it just clickbait? Let's find out.
So I recently seen a video by Ramit, and in this video, he was critiquing Caleb Hammer. Of course, that seemed like a very interesting video, so I had to watch that video because it just seems extremely interesting because it's something that's like mystique about Caleb and how effective he is with teaching people about personal finances. Now, Ramit in this video, he came out and he was critiquing Caleb about his approach, which if you look all over social media, people question Caleb's approach so much. People have so much to say about it. He's really rude, he interrupts, the thumbnails that he used. I mean, guys, you name it. He is completely different and people are going to complain because once you're different, people are going to complain. And Ramit, of course, he is way polished, right? He does have a little Caleb in him. He gets a little upset, a little irate. He screams a bit, right? Not like Caleb with the high-pitched voice, but Ramit screams a bit. And he's really passionate when it comes to finances. And also, he curses. I mean, not even Caleb curses, but he bleeps it out. But Ramit, he straight up curses. And that's pretty cool, right? Because we all want to have some type of feeling like they're relatable, right? Like someone talking about finance is really relatable. So to me, I love the fact that Ramit curses. I love the fact that his approach is the way it is. So in the video, he was calling out a lot of things Caleb does. He was saying how he interrupts the guests, that maybe if you spend more time listening to the guests, you get down to the root cause of the issue and you could be able to become more effective. He had all these things that he was saying. Now me, personally, myself, I love finance and I am as well a content creator. I'm trying to get out of the cycle that I'm in now and try to find new ways to teach finance because the whole point of this all is to help people with their finances. And as much as you think that is just one way to teach finance, is not. You have to find new ways, play with the trends, try to add that into your style. That way people could watch the video and they can learn. And Ramit is way more polished. He has the New York Times bestseller on books. He just wrote a new book right now and it's doing well. He's on TV, he's doing interviews, and Caleb is not that. Like Caleb is on social media, he does his videos on YouTube, he has a Rocket Money commercial. His style is different, okay, to say the least. But from watching the videos, it dawned on me, right? It really dawned on me that personal finance, the way of people teach personal finance now is not the only way to teach it. Like, let me give you an example, right? Like the whole Ramit style and the older type of personal finance people, they have an approach. And the approach is how to save $10,000. Step 1, step 2, step 3, boom. Okay, how to invest. Open up a Roth IRA account or get a 401k account with your company if you have one. Match, dollar for dollar, voila, you get rich. That seems to work for so many people. But that style, after a while, gets played out. It gets completely played out. Sometimes you're like, I heard this before, whatever. But along came Caleb. And to me, he did something that I don't know if this was his intention, but this is to me how I see it, because he turned the whole financial world upside down. And what I mean is, rather than having a conversation and telling people what to do, he was having a conversation and telling people what not to do. And yes, it sounds absurd, but that's the things that people were doing. People doing extreme absurd things with their finances. And he calls it out very angrily, very aggressive. But hey, people go to his show, they sign up for it, so they know what they're gonna get. The man is consistent, he doesn't change, it is what it is. And that right there is effective. So the whole time Ramit is saying, you should do this, you should do that. In my mind, I'm thinking, Caleb tapped into something that have people tuning in and learning about finances, right? And I'm gonna tell you right now, for me, it doesn't work for me. I don't watch it. It's not that I don't like it, it's just not my style. And that's okay, right? Everybody doesn't need to like every type of style. Like, I don't like his style, and that's just me. No hatred, no nothing. Just doesn't work for me. I have other options, and those are the options I choose. But when it comes to him and his style, the one thing I noticed, because I noticed it in Ramit's video as well, is people in the comments are defending Caleb, which is pretty cool. I think it's cool that people are defending him rather than just bashing him because he gets enough of that already. But people in the comments are saying, because of him, I started saving more. Because of him, I'm debt free. Because of him, because of him, because of him. It works. It's effective. So Ramit has one way. Caleb has the other way. To me, it's like, who cares? Right? That's what personal finance is all about. Who cares? It's reaching millions of people. Caleb is reaching millions and millions of people and helping them with the finances. Some people might watch it, might get entertained, and at the same time, they're learning what not to do. It's like a trainer, right? A trainer is not going to just tell you, this is what you should do, the calm voice. They're there to pump you up. Come on, let's go. To get you engaged. And that's what Caleb does. And that's what I recognize, right? And also in the video, Ramit was saying, and this is a good analogy because it's true, this happens to so many people. And people feel like this is what happened with Caleb, but maybe not. Let's see what you think. Which is, in the video, Ramit said, people get radicalized by the algorithm. That once they do something and it hits, they'll keep on going and going at that same thing, even though it's something that they might not like doing, right? You might not like it, like you're exploiting, for example, if you have like a deep, Ramit said in the video, you have like a deep story that you want to share, right? And you share that story, then you get views. Next thing you know, you start sharing another story and another story. So your whole channel is about just sharing this crazy story about yourself that people are engaged. After a while, it's like you're not being authentic. You're kind of just chasing the algorithm. And Ramit said that in the video. But the thing with Caleb is, it worked and it's helping people, right? You can't knock the fact that what he's doing, it works and is helping people. You can't argue with that, right? You can't. Listen, there's sometimes the people who follow certain styles that you might not agree with, but you recognize a lot of people follow it. And Ramit learned that. I'm pretty sure if you read the comments, a lot of people defended Caleb. I even did a video, all right, where I critiqued Dave Ramsey. And I don't, listen, you mention anything about Dave Ramsey, it don't matter what it is, if you don't agree with it, I highly recommend you keep it to yourself, okay? Unless you want to cause a frenzy online. But if you say anything about Dave on the video, anything, the comments in the bottom, they will come at you. They will just come at you, as simple as that. You are never, David got a cult-like following. You would never, ever find someone just like a huge comment just agreeing with you rather than Dave, right? And then I noticed, because I freaked out a little bit, I was like, man, did I say something wrong in the video? I started looking at other videos. Oh no, I noticed it. Other people who talked about Dave, they got bashed. Caleb being one of them. Caleb had a video where he said he don't agree with the 1,000. And all the comments is just like, that's what he said in the beginning. Most people don't have 1,000. That's a stupid take. And it's like, Dave got me out of debt. Like that's like the answer to everything. Well, $1,000 I don't agree with. Dave got me out of debt. Well, the whole 8% withdrawal rate is a bad idea. Dave got me out of debt. It's like they're forever loyal to the man because they got him out of debt. And that's great. The way I see it is great. As long as you're helping people out, it don't matter what style you have, just be you and just continue to just help people with their finances, because when it's all said and done, we're all just trying to get better in finances. We're all trying to figure out ways to motivate ourselves and to make ourselves get driven to start saving and to invest. And if Caleb is doing it and Ramit's doing it and they're doing it completely different, and one style people don't agree with and the other style people don't agree, it doesn't really matter because they're all people who agree with it and it works. So to Ramit and Caleb, keep doing your thing, man. Keep on doing your thing. Together, you're helping out so many people with finances, and that's really what it's all about. What do you guys think? How do you think about the whole Caleb approach and the Ramit approach? Or do you feel just like me? It doesn't even matter as long as it's helping people out, bless them too. Drop a comment down below because I would love to hear it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys on my next video. Peace.